of September.
Oh, of the 90-day run.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking a shorter span because he even shortened the span and gave us
Oh.
Hey, Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Good afternoon, everyone. Tanya Enix here. Happy Friday.
Woo, woo.
So we were, he finalized the recruiting element of the presentation, but let's start off with the soft part of it all. Let's start off with the wins. We have the time. So what happened in the last 24? Or did you not want to share in the last 24?
I got a couple of wins. Okay, so I'm not used to doing Facebook Lives, and I'm getting used to it. So I had done a quick one yesterday morning with one of the Fashion Fix sets, and I sold that. Then today I get a message from someone, we're friends, she's out in California, and she goes, I'm trying to hit my goal. And I said, okay, I'm trying to hit my goal too. She just did a $20 order. So I don't do stuff like that. And then tomorrow we have a football game. So I'm taking my bling bag and I'm taking a couple of my cases. And then after that, we're going to Walmart to go set up a quick little shop real quick.
You know what I love? That's the real win for me is the energy behind it. What happened? What's about to happen? my tribe. What's about to happen?
Well, I know because I lost connection because I tried to connect. I'm at home today because I don't work on Fridays, and I tried to connect through my computer, and it kept freezing on me. So then I went to the iPad, and so I don't even know what the question was. I just know I have a win.
That's what I'm talking about. Happiness.
I love it.
I enjoyed that. I did. I enjoyed that too, Bill. Anyone? It's Friday. Seems like it's been a long week.
Hey, we've got some events coming up, so that's a win. We've got one of them that we wanted to get into, found out that they weren't doing vendors, only food vendors. And so we hit up one of the others for the same date that was going on, and we actually got into that one. So I'm super excited. That one's actually out at a winery.
Nice.
And they've got over 35 vendors that are going to be there, and we got into that one last minute. So that's October 7th. So
presentation approach.
Yep. Oh, I'm excited. That's an awesome one. Yeah. They usually do those on Sundays, and we won't do events on Sunday. So this one's on a Saturday. So we're like, well, let's jump in there.
Nice. Perfect timing.
Yep.
Something out there for all of us. Just have to search.
Yep. There's all kinds of them.
Yeah. Anyone, let's quick notes, team. If you have not registered already, go ahead and register for a wake-up call with Eric Worre on Monday. Let me stay in my own time zone. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, Google your standard time. But it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, the wake-up call, invite your teams. It's emergency, it's almost mandatory. We're not having a Zoom, so we'll probably go through our Zoom line time, but we should definitely connect here at 2:30. Someone will be here if Eric does continue past our 2:30 Eastern time.
If anybody needs that link or needs to know, Brittany posted it just a little bit ago on the 90-day page, the link to that, you can register and you can even share that out to your team. But it's on the 90-day if you need it. Quickest access to it is right there.
Exactly. Good job, Bill. Thank you. All right. Anything going on over there on Facebook? Oh, you know what? It came to mind once I pulled it up. Let me glance again. www.2023wakeup.com. That's how you register. Someone can put that in the comments. www.2023. Great. All right. Yep. Register right there. Go to the page. Connect with the page on anyhow, team. You get some great tips back there, some testimonials. Drop something that's been on your mind. Let the team reach out and lift and support you. All right. Your trials. All right. So let's talk about today. He quickly recap. We've already talked about what systems were. I brought 2 pens today. Now they falling all over the place. You got it. You got it. We talked about what works. We talked about what systems that they're out there. We talked about what tools to use. And so he wanted to wrap it up with the final piece of it all, which is the personal part of it all. The personal piece is the personal element. It's adding that third party to actually close the deal. It's using a physical person to close the deal is what he added. So how do you make this happen? So you connect with your team, your first line, your go-tos, even if they're your sidelines. And we say this a lot, go to your uplines. You definitely will need to go to your uplines for some of these, or maybe even your sidelines and your downline, but connect with your next level of your team. You ask them to contact one person. And I heard this as the challenge team. He didn't actually say challenge, but he said, I would have, if you can't do this every day, at least be able to do this once a week. But he stated he'd have his team members do what he would do every day, reach out to at least 10 people on his team and ask them to call at least one person and simply ask, do you have 7 minutes? Do you have 7 minutes to watch a quick video? Yes or no answers. They say yes, great. This is what he suggests. And I didn't get this in the last session of GoPro. What he suggests is once they confirm they're willing, who doesn't have 7 minutes? Or, you know, we talk about reaching out to the warm and our hot markets. This is the perfect place to practice these things. Reach out to them. You have 7 minutes. Yes, great. Send them the video. And what you're doing is you're introducing that third party video. So we're here to talk about the system of adding that third party video. So here is where you would add that third party portion. In this segment, he was talking about connecting them via phone or no, live presentation. At the end of it all, you can do this with all media's team, but he gave the example of the live presentation. You connect him with your third party, that's part of the system. And the third party is basically your close. They've been filled in. You've already done your warm up. You've asked your questions. They've shown some interest. And now you want to add your third party. But this is where you have to decide, where do you add your third party? His suggestion. Once they confirm they can watch the video, stay on the line with them until they're done with the video. Because most of the time when people say, yeah, I'll do it, it falls off my mind as soon as I disconnect. Or people will promise they'll do it later, or they never get to it, or just to appease you, who knows? But we are in a reminding world. So stay on the line with them. That's what I didn't get. That's what I'm gonna do. Stay on the line for that 5-7 minutes, however long the presentation is. And do your basics when they're done. What'd you like best? Could you see yourself? Can you see this being a need? Is this a quality product? Do you have enough information? You can answer some basic questions here if you like, but your third party will do the rest. Let me stick to my notes because it was kind of fascinating today. So the assignment is connect with your team, do at least 10 people. You have an opportunity. We have several tools. So you choose your tools. And when I stated that you could do this across all medias, you could do this in 3-way text, you could do this in 3-way chats, you could do this in groups. You could do this on a Zoom. I actually like that face-to-face, so that's my recommendation. I prefer the Zoom when I'm introducing the third party because I have done that. I've I've linked those who have other professions in common because they can relate to one another. So I've used that as a third party tool. I've reached out to Upline, who's been in the business, who can attest to what levels it takes in the hard work. To those who really don't grasp, it's going to take work. You have to know your team to be able to gauge what's direction. But the recommendation is add that third party tool. Decide where you're going to implement that third party tool and make it a system. So now that you have it as a system, you go to your team, you have them do the challenge, you connect, you can stay on the phone, or you can call them back immediately after the 5 or 7 minutes is. Hey, make that agreeable, make them commit. Hey, got time to watch this 7-minute video? It's only 7 minutes, it'll give you some information, you'll be enlightened. Remind them you're adding value to them. Then they agree, great, send it to them. Stopwatch for me, a timer, something to give me a red flag to call them back. But call them back immediately, team. And there again, what'd you like best? Could you see yourself? Simple. The more we simplify it, the easier it is for people to grasp the concept. Oh, maybe I can do this. And Eric was right. During the training, when he gave us the suggestion to reach out to someone as a third party, I was saying it in myself, oh yeah, I don't utilize that enough. I talk to a lot of elite leaders. I talk to a lot of on just general conversation. Why am I not using that tool more often? Connect that third party team just to close the deal, because I know they get tired of hearing from me telling them how great this business is with my TM personality. So yeah, sometimes we need another level. I know I do. So the last is you would schedule a meet. This is where that calendar is boss. If you have the time immediately, we know that fire is there. So you want to take advantage and monopolize and go for it if you have the time immediately. There, can you see yourself doing this? And this is the suggestion, should it go south and it's a no? Well, listen to this. Could you see yourself doing just with what your upline did? Can you see yourself introducing someone else? Just as simple as that. A meet, just connect them with me was a suggestion if it's a no. And that's where it rang in my head. Yeah, I don't do this often enough. Even with the no team, there's an out. There is a script for even the no. Go to, well, could you see yourself? Would you be able to reach out to a friend? Ask them, do they have the time? It's simple as that. Connect them to me. Connect them to that tool. But remember, we have to identify what that tool will be: video, chat, group, Zoom, and where will that be in our recruiting system, right? Couple of other things. The duplication point of it is we have several tools out here. Several. This platform alone, choose your favorite. I've chosen mine and I'm trying to duplicate them. Messy back here. Don't check my YouTube channel. But yeah, I am using those of my favorites where I get the most value, and I am duplicating those. That is what, that's what this presentation is about, duplication. So the challenge is do this 10 times a day, and remember, team, it's always quantity. It's always quantity. That's why he has the high numbers. If it doesn't have a double digit, in my mind, I don't think that I don't think I'm putting in the time if it doesn't have a double digit. But nonetheless, choose your media. Where does the third party, remember where does the third party fall in your system? Where everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it gives you results. So reuse the tools. Use your upline, downline, sidelines, but more importantly, decide where you will engage that third party tool to go ahead and close. Questions, comments? Yeah, it was good today, team. Oh, and he stated, even though we'll be in the wake up presentation on his platform on Monday, he did state that we will get some pre-recordings, and next week we'll go into retention, clients, distributor retention, how to keep them longer, doing one more thing for one more day. Side note. Open up the lines. Let's hear from the people. What did you guys get out of the presentation I just presented? What stuck out to you? Facebook, get involved. I know, I'm like that on the Zoom two team, like, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, it is a lot of information to consume, but I am getting the gist of it. It has to be, well, something that everyone can do, simple enough, duplicatable, and it then results. And have a certain way to do it every time with everyone across the board. Yeah, write it down. This one worked, this one didn't, this one worked, this part worked, this didn't, this part worked. Small little context things I write in my notes, like that three-way didn't work, no follow-up. And this is another thing I failed to mention that he kind of grazed over, but I'm assuming he knows we've heard this before. We have to vet certain people. We know those who give us the impression they really love the jewel, so maybe they should just be a member, or they are really in need of an additional or tax purposes or whatever, the income or even the need to fulfill the hearts of somebody else, whatever that is, pinpoint them in that direction. But that's with questions and conversations. Questions and conversations. I'm drawn to, I can't read it from a distance. Where my readers go? Can't read your name. Kara, I'm drawn to your photo. I don't know why, because you're outside. Don't want to be outside. It's a little gloomy and chilly here.
I came in late, so I can't answer anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yep, we were talking about, quick recap, adding third-party tools to the system. What third-party tool can you use?
I'm
to
just
get-
glad I'm here because it's my first time coming on one. I've been having health issues and a whole bunch of stuff going on, so today I'm starting the whole challenge. So
Welcome, 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 and I am proud of you today.
thanks.
Your first time is like my first time.
Yeah. I mean, I did the other challenges with you guys, but it's been a while. I'm sorry I haven't been in, but hi.
No. What matters is what we do today. Yesterday is dead and gone. Thank you for joining us. What a treat. I'm excited you said that. Cool, cool, cool. Suzanne said she signed up great. It was easy to sign up. Easy. His platforms are generally easy, and he's going to remind you, send you the link. Team. Eric is phenomenal on a day-to-day basis. So if he's purposefully planning something, let's take advantage of this tool. I'm gonna do me a flyer. You can't miss it. I've been posting it in my business. I'm doing me a flyer. You can't miss it. Calling out. Yeah, I think this is a great time to make a big deal out of a promotion because it's already laid out for us. Use the tool in Divas team. So you guys seeing the new releases? The sneak peeks? No, they got another football on deck. Listen, I gotta focus on one thing at a time. But you know what? I am really strained for buying power. I am really strained, but I think if I go in to get a 10, I can't lose. You know, just simple things like that. And I just got off a live presentation trying to earn buying power. I got pickup. I might do something else this evening, get buying power, whatever I could do to give some suggestions. The weekend's coming up. It's vending opportunity times. I'm proud to be able to have for having a schedule. I have a win. I am booking now into the 2024 year. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. I love to be booked and busy. So that was a win. Someone invited for 2024. And that's keeping these people in your groups and your circles and having them pop up on your feeds is a great way to keep them connected because they'll call you and you'll remember. Keep those messages back there so you can recall what the conversation was. I inbox of people I hadn't talked to since 2022. So, but now I know where to pick up. So yeah, Messenger is really great for those. I don't want to belabor a team. You guys go ahead and set up. If there are no questions on Facebook, let's thank Ms. Lizzie for allowing us to have this platform yet again.
Tanya, you're amazing. Thank you. Your spirit is so contagious. So thank you for being here.
Listen, all I need is a cocktail on Friday and see here with you guys.
Start the weekend off with start the weekend off well, right?
Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, team. Thanks for checking in.
Bye.